What's up YouTube, Metro here 2012 here. Today we'll be taking the San Francisco 49ers, who finished their season strong with Jimmy Garoppolo, and hopefully solidifying them as a solid contending team, and not necessarily rebuilding them, but building them up even better from what they are right now. I'm going to keep Kyle Shanahan because I really like what Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch are doing there. Set all these stats to what I'd like them to be. But yeah, essentially we're not completely rebuilding. They have a good foundation. They had a really good draft last year. They've got a decent setup this year. Let's see if we can draft a couple guys that are going to make a difference for us, make a few key free agent signings, and get this team rolling. I have a really good feeling about this series. I've done the 49ers before. I actually predicted Garoppolo being traded there. I predicted DeForest Buckner being turned into a defensive tackle, yada yada yada. So a lot of things I have thought were going to happen happened. So let's see if we can make this series similar to that, in that it's realistic. Looking at the first two players on the board, Josh Talley, Terrell Spiller, both left outside linebackers. I like the size of Spiller more at 6'4", 250. He also has better top 3 skills. So finesse moves, hip power, block shedding, all really good top 3 skills. 22 years old, he's going to be a stud. I want to trade up to get him. He's going to be amazing, actually. So if he's the first guy we take, we're likely not going to get another guy for a while. I'd like to get a solid cornerback as well. B+ prep. So between these two guys, they're both big. Their combine grades are going to depend a lot on what happens. A B+ press is interesting. A B man and zone is very intriguing. A B- press at 6'2". So whoever's a better combine out of these two guys is probably gonna be the better player. Mid first round, late first round. Likely take one of those guys. We also need an outside linebacker. Terrell Spiller we have there. Reuben Foster's keeping it in the middle, so we don't need one of those. Right outside linebacker. Both of these guys look good. So Frank McGee is projected to be a late first rounder. Tate Giacomini out of Navy, he's projected to be early second. He would be amazing. B+ pursuit, B+ finesse moves, and B hit power. Those are really good stats. This guy might be good as well, but these stats are even better, and he's projected to go later, so I might want to trade up into the end of this first round for him, because he could be a game changer. B. Okay, so we got two guys that are B right now. Let's see. BB- C. Not bad. BBB-. That's good. For a 7th rounder, that guy's going to be good. Comes back. Jimmy Garoppolo, we would like to sign longer term, so I'm willing to give him $9 million, 4.9 signing bonus. Sweet, and he's staying, so that's a good long-term contract for him. Aaron Lynch, I'm willing to give you 4.2 and 2. That's a very good deal for you. I think you're a solid part in this team, though. And he's staying, so perfect. I know a lot of times he walks. Eric Reed, you're good for us as well. We'll give you a little bit better bonus. Offers perfect, sweet. Not gonna sign any of my offensive linemen, don't like them. I like to cycle through them, so we'll see what happens with Carlos Hyde, but I think we have another year and we might be able to get some good free agents. Alright guys, so I have my bids lined up. I have a lot of lowball offers. One for Delvin Brio, or Brio, I think it's Brio. Frank Gore, bring him back. as our backup halfback. Harrison Butker we want as our kicker instead of Robbie Gould. He's a lot younger, could get a lot better. Aaron Colvin, cornerback, low ball offer. Toilolo, tight end, low ball offer. Chris Hogan, Willie Snead. Manti Te'o, we actually tried outbidding a couple of guys, give him $2 million a year to be a good backup linebacker to Reuben Foster. Brandon Coleman, low ball. Eli Rogers and Terrell Pryor, all low ball offers. Not a lot of good running back options like normal, but those are the guys we're going after. Let's see if we can get any of them. Manti Te'o, Willie Snead, Harrison Butker. Good start to our free agency signing. Let's see if anybody else is going to be able to come. Brio now has 5 bids. He's not coming. I'm going to retract that. Frank Gore still possible. Colvin, not going to happen. Toilolo, 1 bid, still possible. Hogan, not going to come. Coleman, not going to come. Eli Rogers, Terrell Pryor, still up in the air. I'd like to get Eli Rogers at least. But yeah, I'm not going to put any other offers out. I think that's good, and I'm going to do some scouting and get back to you. Alright, just poking in quick. The combine stats are in. Jarrell Spiller is a beast. Absolute beast. He ran a 4.5 40, 29 reps of the bench press. Look at, he was the first left outside linebacker in the broad jump 3-cone and 20-yard shuttle. That's amazing. His vert jump is 36 inches for a 6'4" guy. He's a beast of an athlete. I'm going to need to trade up, hopefully to the number 1 pick to be sure that I get him, because he looks amazing. Darius ran a 4.3 40. The best among cornerbacks. He's projected to be a late first rounder. If I can get him in the mid first round, he's going to be a beast. I cannot believe he ran a 4.3 40 at 6'2" with those top 3 skills. He's going to be just as good as Jarrell Spiller, honestly. Nick Streeter, he ran a 4.5, so a lot slower. His vert is pretty high. This guy could be decent. His bench press, everything else is kind of low. So Darius is much better than Streeter. Tate Giacomini looks like a beast as well. He's projected to be a mid-second rounder, but his talent is late first rounder, so hopefully we can take him early in the second round. CJ Gillespie looks pretty good. Parker Roberson had a 7.7 combine. He ran a 4.5 40, a 41-inch vertical, 10.9 broad. He was first in the vert jump, broad jump, 3-cone, and 20-yard shuttle, and he's projected to be a 7th rounder. He's a must. Leonard Lett, not as good of stats. I'm going to go ahead and scout a couple more people. Alright, we'll be advancing a week to see if we sign any free agents. Hopefully we did. Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. I think I am going to go ahead and trade Pierre Garçon since we did find that wide receiver that we'll likely draft. Getting rid of Pierre Garçon. Ooh, somebody wants Eli Rogers. Ooh, the Giants want Eli Rogers pretty bad. And Terrell Pryor's wanted as well. That's unfortunate. Go ahead and sim another week to the last week of free agency. We did get Toilolo and Frank Gore. No more signing free agents. Gonna go ahead and scout our very last college players quick. See if we like anybody. We scouted out center, and center looks stacked. Right guard, we found this guy late, Will Reinhardt. He looks like he's gonna be good with Pierre Garçon, and hopefully I can get another first round pick. We're gonna try to get the first overall pick, keep our mid round pick, and then get another late first round pick. So we were able to acquire the first overall pick from the Browns for Pierre Garçon and Trent Brown. They needed to fill a hole at right tackle, went with a veteran instead of trying to draft a guy, got a really good receiver in Pierre Garçon, and they still get the 3rd overall pick. So it works out for both of us. I get that number 1 pick that I coveted, and they get a couple of good guys. So let's see if we can make one more deal to get into the back end of the first round. Alright guys, I was trying to get into the back end of the first round. We were able to deal Laken Tomlinson, our starting left guard, and a 3rd round pick to the Chargers. They wanted to fill their left guard spot, felt it was okay to go back to a 3rd rounder, and now we have 3 first round picks, and I think they're going to be good ones if our players are still available. Please cross your fingers, and let's start the 2018 NFL Draft. with the first pick, ooh, we have offers. Oh, the Browns want to give us their third pick and a first rounder and the first overall next year. Woo! Guys, that's a really good trade. I unfortunately am not going to accept though, because I have a really bad feeling they're going to take this guy, and he looks to be a generational talent. So they want their pick back. Too bad. We're taking Darrell Spiller. Quick development, ranked number 1. We took him number 1, of course. Really good stats, good speed. I have no complaints about that pick. Exactly what I was hoping for. Alright, now we're picking at 9 and then again at 18. Let's just see what was offered to us. We have 2 minutes on the clock, so keep that in mind. We can go back. No, I still need to be in the first round this year, unfortunately. Can't accept any of those. I really need this pick to be in the first round. Take a look at our draft board. Roland Darius is the pick. He's a projected late first rounder. Hopefully Tate Giacomini will be available with our 18th pick that we traded for. But Roland Darius is a superstar development. He's ranked number 6. We took him at 9. So we took him about right where he was supposed to go, but superstar development in a cornerback that's 6'2" with 95 speed. That's just absolutely insane. He's going to be the next Jalen Ramsey. Please say my guy is still available here. He is. So I was worried. He is projected to be a second rounder, but let's just see if we can trade back just a little bit. No, we need a 2018 first. Ideally, I'd like to get a 2018 first and then get additional picks. Looks like that's not available. We're going to have to take the guy that we traded up for. The guy we all wanted. Tate Giacomini, he is still available. So is Nick Streeter, though. We're not wavering now. We're taking the guy we want. Look at those stats. Superstar dev. So he's technically even better than Darrell Spiller because of that superstar dev. He's not the best overall. He's 77 instead of 81, but he's ranked number 25 in true talent. We took him at 18. He's got 88 speed, 81 block shedding, 85 hit power, 86 finesse move, 87 pursuit. Superstar dev for Tate Giacomini. Definitely worth trading up in the round to get him. Oh wow, that's insane. So our next pick doesn't happen to be until later in the second round. Looks like they skipped over us. Will it let me draft? I don't think it'll let me draft. So I really hope they let me take CJ Gillespie. But for some reason it looks bugged, and it looks like they're not going to let me draft. Or maybe I could have to trade. Okay, so let me trade. Wouldn't let me draft, but it'll let me trade. So I got a second rounder next year, I guess. Better than nothing. And maybe our player's still there? Yeah, he is. Okay. So we're able to make that trade and keep our pick. That we can take CJ Gillespie. Not good. Swing and a miss on him. He looked a lot better than that, if I'll be honest. And we missed out on a third round pick. This guy doesn't look as good as I was hoping. Think we're gonna just take the wide receiver to make sure that we get him in the fourth round, because look at those stats. You just can't deny that. Clock expire. What? Oh man, how is this happening? I'm on the clock. Why won't it let me select? I can take a, a third rounder next year. Third round, 88. 77. Hopefully let me take this. Okay, so I can trade these picks, but I can't actually pick the players, unfortunately. Hopefully the guy's still there next round. Please let me take him. Don't make me trade this away. He's still here. We're taking him. We got him. 80 overall, ranked number 12 in the draft. We got him at 134, so definitely worth a 5th round pick. 90 speed, 82 route running, 85 catching, 97 acceleration, 78 in traffic, 81 spectacular, 95 jumping. That vert definitely was accurate. Holy cow. Beast wide receiver in the 5th round. That's insane. Advance to our next pick. Hopefully we get to pick these guys. I wanted a couple of them. I think Will Reinhardt is one of them I think might be good. He had a lot of really good combine numbers. He's got quick development. Alright, sweet. Another really good pick, 91 strength. Ranked 31 in the draft, we took him at 169. That's an excellent pick. Let's see what other picks we have. Maybe I'll have to trade into the 7th. Because I feel like there's a couple of other guys that we'd like to draft if they're still here. Oh, maybe not. There's only one center that we have left. It's Chance Skaggs. Hopefully he's good. 73 overall. So a lot of our guys that we wanted in the later rounds ended up being taken. But we did get a really good right guard. Nope, accidentally simulated the pick. We took Conrad, the other guy on our draft board. I doubt he was any good. So at least we got one good lineman. We got a good lineman. We got a really good wide receiver. Let's take a look at all these guys we got. Trading up was definitely worth it. We got 3 studs in this draft. So Jarrell Spiller, quick development, 82 overall. Left outside linebacker. He's going to step in day 1 and be a beast. Roland Darius, superstar development. He's going to get up to like a 90 overall in no time. Like by next year, 95 speed, 6'2". Unbelievable talent there. And Tate Giacomini, the superstar development right outside linebacker. He's going to step in day 1 and be a starter too. So now our linebacking core with Spiller, Giacomini, and Reuben Foster is going to be a beast. And we added to our secondary. Gillespie, he was a huge swing and a miss. Parker Roberson was a home run. Not good dev, but still a solid wide receiver. Hopefully we can get him a player of the week or something, bump him up. Will Reinhardt, a really, really good right guard there. 77 overall, quick development. And then we got a decent center. Not great, but a decent center. And then ended up taking this guy with our accidental simulated pick. Another pretty much scrub. Overall though, I would say that was a uber successful draft, and we were able to pick up some more picks in next year's draft as well. Let's go ahead and advance to the next year, take a look at our roster, and also take a look at the picks that we have. I believe I can look at it this way. No, I can't. Oh wait, was that just there? Picks. So we didn't pick up any first rounders, but we did get a second rounder, 2 third rounders. It's not bad. I mean, we'll be able to draft a lot of good players with that. I would have liked to have drafted more linemen, but that's all right. I'm going to go ahead and get my lineup set up and show you guys how everything turned out. I'll be signing George Neblett. I went and cleared a whole bunch of spots on my roster to clear out some cap space and get rid of some pretty bad players, and he is going to come in and fit nicely. So we do have the option of picking up Brandon Marshall. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be a big salary if we do choose to do so. Otherwise, we can go for Philly Brown, Josh Bellamy, Britt. Anton Terry is a rookie. 5'9", not very fast. This guy's fast. Rookie, 96 speed. Darren Small. Let's go with the speedy rookie. Sign him to a roster. We might need one more. Dorial Greenback. Not very good a route runner. I like Bucky Hodges. He's pretty good. He's a pretty good receiving tight end, actually. Only 22 years old. We could make room for him. I like him. Let's take him. We don't have a backup left tackle. Could sign Zach Banner. Let's do that. All the other line positions are good. D tackle's good. Middle linebacker, I think we still have a guy. Cornerback, we might need one more. Marquis Givens is a rookie. 92 speed. I think we'll go with him. We end up releasing Jimmy Ward because it was $4 million in cap savings and there was no penalty, so that was an easy decision. I'll go ahead and show you guys the depth chart now. Quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo, CJ Beathard at backup, halfback Carlos Hyde, Frank Gore, Matt Breida, Joe Williams. Also have McNichols on the roster. Probably try to keep that. Toilolo could factor in as a good backup tight end behind Kyle Usich. Wide receivers, we want Parker Roberson to be the number 1, Marquise Goodwin to be the number 2, Trent Taylor in the slot, followed by Willie Snead, Darren Small, the very speedy rookie, and Aaron Burbridge is also still on the team. Tight end Kittle, Toilolo, and then we're going to want Bucky Hodges instead of Garrett Selleck. Maybe just end up cutting Garrett Selleck if we have to. Joe Staley now back up by Zach Banner. Left guard Brandon Fusco still on the team. Kilgore still on the team. Right guard Will Reinhardt, our rookie quick developer that we drafted, 77 overall. Right tackle Gary Gillum. We do need to improve this position. I was expecting to draft someone, but they all got taken. Aaron Lynch will start at left end. Elvis Dumerville to back him up. Not sure why they had Solomon Thomas in there. Actually, Tank Carradine to back him up, followed by Elvis Dumerville. Right end, we want Solomon Thomas starting, followed by Tank Carradine, and then Elvis Dumerville. That's correct. Yep. Because D-tackle, we moved Eric Armstead into D-tackle. So we have DeForest Buckner and Eric Armstead, both 6'7", in the middle. Sheldon Day also in there, 77 overall after 1 year, pretty good for him. DJ Jones, another D-tackle we have. Left outside linebacker, Jarrell Spiller, our first overall pick, backed up by Malcolm Smith, our original right outside linebacker. Middle linebacker, Reuben Foster, backed up by Malcolm Smith again. He's going to get a lot of playing time as a reserve. Tate Giacomini. Giacomini is the superstar development right outside linebacker we were able to get, backed up by Malcolm Smith. Cornerback, Roland Darius, hopefully going to be the best cornerback in the league soon. Akilah Witherspoon, a rookie they drafted last year. Quan Williams, Dante Johnson, and Marquis Givens, a rookie free agent we found. Free safety, Eric Reed and Adrian Colbert. Maybe going to be switching off. We'll see. Maybe Colbert's better. You guys let me know what you think. But I kind of still like Eric Reed. And then Joquiski Tart is starting at strong safety. We picked up George Neblett to be his backup. Kicker, Harrison Butker. Punter, still Bradley Pinion. Kicker Turner. Parker Roberson's coming in with a 96 rating, so we're going to go ahead and stick with him. Followed by Marquise Goodwin and then Darren Small. Parker Turner, Parker Roberson, Marquise Goodwin. Gonna go Darren Small and then Jeremy McNichols. Kickoff. Butker's pretty good at it. Third down running back Carlos Hyde can keep, followed by Matt Breida and then Frank Gore. And that rounds out the team, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy this episode of improving the San Francisco 49ers during the offseason. Next episode, we'll be getting through the entire season, showing you stats, maybe a little bit of gameplay. That'll be episode 2. Episode 3 will be the next offseason. We're going to buzz through these things really quick. The only stipulation would be if we do make the playoffs and do anything in the playoffs, then we might need some more episodes, but likely not. Team's not good enough yet. So it'll likely just be 3 episodes per season, technically, or like 2 or 3. But the team's looking pretty good so far. I'm really excited about those outside linebackers we got, as well as the stud cornerback. Not a bad wide receiver we got as well, and a right guard. So we're filling a lot of holes through the draft, not just trading for every player in the game that we think is good, realistically rebuilding this team. If you do like the series, please subscribe to be notified when the next one comes out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.